Have a dick under there. Is it a dicky? Ah! Oh, I want to roll. No, anyway. Just a cheesy ass movie. Like, is this really the third film in the Enter the Ninja franchise? Or because they have Sho Kosugi playing a guy named Yamada? Sounds like a car company. Like Yamaha. What does it call me? Yamaha. The Sho Kosugi is Yamaha. The ninja. I just got this because I know it's cheap. It's pure shit and cheesy as fuck. But I don't know. Just something about that opening sequence where a ninja just randomly starts throwing ninja stars and shooting people with deadly darts in the neck on a golf course and beating up on those hoity-toity rich fucks on the golf course with ninjas and shit. It's just, I don't know, something about it that just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. I don't know, I just like cheesy movies sometimes. It's a good time waster, but it is fucking horrible. It is cheesy as hell. Definitely deserves a commentary. Ninjas meeting, it's like a ninja movie meeting The Exorcist. Classic. Next is a movie that's not on DVD. Well, I think it is, or I guess it is, but it's hard to find. A movie called Tapeheads. Yep. Let's get into trouble, baby. John Cusack and Tim Robbins. After being fired from their jobs as security guards, lifelong friends Ivan and Josh formed Video Aces to break into the world of music videos. But when they try to resuscitate the career of legendary soul duo, the Swanky Modes, they find themselves careening through an outrageous underworld of chicken and waffles, Scandinavian synth bands, Menudo concerts, and present a presidential candidate with a fairy princess fetish. Tapeheads features appearances by Dom Cornelius, Connie Stevens, Steve Bator, Martha Quinn, Ted Nugent, Bob Goldthwait, Susan Tyrell, Jello Barfla, Doug E. Fresh, and Michael Nesmith, plus a killer soundtrack of songs by Fishbone, Devo, Circle Jerks, Dead Kennedys, The Might Be Giants, King Cotton, Bob Roberts, and more. Basically, this movie is hard to find. I believe it was on DVD since Anchor Bay released this tape. But then again, Anchor Bay released a Condom Brand tape. But I don't think they ever... I think they did release the DVD. I don't remember correctly. But Anchor Bay probably did release the DVD. It's hard to find, though. But I've always heard about it. And I've always been curious about it. Because John Cusack and Tim Robbins together trying to make a music video. Sounds like it's fun. Sounds like some fun. Next are a couple that I don't even know if I showed them to you guys or not yet, and I did an old VHS update. If I did, forgive me. A film called Wavelength, which we got in the first store a while ago. It's pretty hard to find, not on DVD. Scored by Change My Dream. And 2 weeks ago, they landed on Earth. Today, beneath an American city, the experiment begins. Robert Carradine is a rock star on the comeback, living in the Hollywood Hills with his girlfriend Cherry Shuri, who hears voices. Sounds too much like Harry Carey. Who hears voices which he cannot, coming from an abandoned Air Force facility. With the aid of Keenan Wynn, a crusty old prospector, isn't that all that Keenan Wynn plays? Some crusty old man anyway. That lives in his tent in the hills. They are taken to air shaft, which leads to a so-called abandoned airbase. The couple stumble on an ultra-secret government project involving aliens from outer space recovered from a recent identified flying object crash site. After their discovery, capture, and subsequent escape, the FBI, CIA, NASA, and the Army intelligence combine all the resources to find this unlikely band of Hollywood desperados and destroy them. A very extraterrestrial surprise ending. New World Pictures, directed by Mike Gray. It's only 87 minutes. But I do know this is not in DVD, so it's pretty hard to find. I got it. Oh, yeah. A buck, baby. Next film is a film that I don't know why I got it. Maybe I just want to see Mark Singer kick Matthias Hu's ass. It's Cyberzone. Another one of those Cosmic Home Video. No, it's just it's probably some New Horizons bullshit. Excuse me, they're gonna call it Cosmic Home Video. try to buy the new set of Cosmic Outer Space movies and Cosmic Home Video with Cosmic Home Video collection. You've entered Cyber Zone. Let the chase begin. In the future, the threat of global takeover by cyborg units has forced Earth to outlaw their use. But when 4 female androids are smuggled to Earth, Jack Ford, Mark Singer, is assigned to track them down. An adventurous chase takes them from the mean streets of Phoenix to the depths of New Angeles, an underwater city, and into the diabolical clutches of a manual kingpin and his criminal army. This is kind of nice to see Matthias Hues again, you know? The bad guy. You know, he's a good bad guy. I'm trying to... Is he the alien from Come in Peace? I think he was. I think he was the alien from My Come in Peace. And right now I'm going to do some research and make sure I'm not talking on my ass and I'm not wrong. But to see him put in another kind of... Yeah, he was the alien. I knew it. So to see him in another type of movie, you know, where he's kind of playing some different type... He's still a villain, but, you know, it's still kind of a sci-fi film. I thought it'd be interesting, and plus it was cheap. New Horizons film, directed by Fred Olen Ray. So, I don't know. It's got to be better than Beastmaster 3, right? Cyber Zone. Give it a watch sometime. Anything better to do. Next one is a film that I've heard about, haven't seen it yet, want to. The Hot Pursuit. Hot Pursuit! Dun, dun. It's directed by Steven Lisberger, directed Tron, and stars John Cusack, Robert Loggia, Wendy Gazelle, Jerry Stiller, music by Rare View, and, you know, basically it's John Cusack, early John Cusack, 80s John Cusack, where he's really badass. And what would you do to share a sun-flashed week in the Caribbean with someone special? Battle a pirate? A hurricane? Hijacking goon squad? Prep schooler Dan Bartlett, John Cusack of The Sure Thing and The Journey of Natty Gann, does all that and more when he takes off in hot pursuit of his island-bound girlfriend. Although he's better prepared for the SAT than jungle warfare. Dane someone's up every man mark, so he saves the day and his neck and takes you along every righteous step of the way. This sounds like a fun movie. This really does just sound like a fun-ass movie. John Cusack going over through the Caribbean, the jungle, to go find his girlfriend and get in all kind of wacky situations and pirates and shit. Sounds like a lot of fun. That's why I got it. I'm like, yeah, bring that on. And released by RKO Pictures when they briefly made a comeback. So, that'll be fun. Next one is one where, when I found this, I was like, yeah! Ah! It was in Nebraska. Okay? And no, it's not, I didn't have the box. But it is, without a doubt, Rolling Vengeance. Ah, yeah, bitches, Rolling Vengeance. The monster truck vigilante movie. I've always wanted to see this movie. Ever since I heard about it, ever since I've seen a short little trailer for it, I always wanted to see this. And I had this in the back of my head. I'm like, man, I need to find a copy of Rolling Vengeance. And I go to dig through this bucket. It's an old pawn shop, dusty and shit, through this like plastic box. I'm like throwing all these tapes up, and I'm like, whatever. Ah, Rolling Vengeance, yes. Ah, in public. I'm serious. That's what I do. When I found Rad on VHS at the thrift store, I'm like, yeah. It's stupid, but I can't help it. You know, I'm happy. So this really made the whole vacation for me. Rolling Vengeance and Rat Boy. But this is the one that made it. Rolling Vengeance. Just haven't seen it yet. When I see it, I'm sure I'm gonna love it, and I'll do a review of it. But this movie is hella hard to find, not in DVD. I can't find a VHS rip of it anywhere online, so that was a great find. Next one is one of my favorite films, a film I grew up with. I don't care. I understand it's a little bit derivative of Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom, but I still like this film a lot. The film is Young Sherlock Holmes. And I grew up with it, you know. I used to rent it a lot, watch it, shit. I don't know, this is one of the movies I grew up with. You know, I just like the idea of a young Sherlock Holmes. It was different. You know, it wasn't the old British dude. It was like, this is my favorite Sherlock Holmes film next to Robert Downey Jr.'s. Because this Sherlock Holmes had some charisma to him, and it was a little bit different. He had a little bit better sense of humor. And it is very revolutionary. This film, this is a very revolutionary film in terms of special effects, namely CGI. The scene where the glass knight comes out, the glass knight comes alive, that's entirely done in CGI. This was released in 1986. It's a landmark film for special effects because no one had really. That's one of the bigger. Tron was just pixelated stuff, and Star Trek Wrath of Khan was also sort of the same thing. It was just they really had not really perfected CGI to the point where you make moving objects, and especially something out of like as particular and as intricate as glass.